Welcome to the Kentucky Game Plan with your hosts, Adrian and Mac.
Welcome back, Mr. Mack Black. How are you doing?
Welcome back to what?
Welcome back to the show.
The Kentucky Game Plan. Come on.
Yeah, the Kentucky Game Plan. Welcome back.
Hey, thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you for welcoming me back, and thank you for you and Tony holding it down.
Yes.
You all did an excellent job. Listened to the show while I was away, and y'all did great.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I love hearing about the fan program, which a lot of people probably didn't know about that. It's a good thing they got going on to help out the, ex-athletes and all. But shout out to Tony Williams for holding it down. Y'all did a great job.
Appreciate that.
I was away for the Chicago Marathon. 45,000 runners was involved in this. It was a huge event in Chicago. The city was alive, which is always alive, but it was like 3 times alive this time around. We also had Eliud Kipchoge, the guy that tried to run the marathon under 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
A couple years ago. He fell short,
Right.
but he did win in 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 40 seconds. Guess I'm saying that right?
Yep.
So he did complete his goal.
Under 2 hours?
Yeah.
There you
Italy took place in Italy, just like the last race.
Okay.
But shouts out to that guy.
Hey, those runners.
Dude is so fast and such a great attitude. And I love his quote, humans have no limits. I'm saying that right as well. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Another gentleman I had an opportunity to meet was Justin Galea. Can't say his name. Well, caught up here. Gallegos. He suffers from cerebral palsy.
Okay.
He's from Oregon. He's done a lot of races up there. He's ran with the track team. He got to run the Chicago Marathon, and he was actually in the Nike Chicago store. And I had a chance to meet him. So it was like meeting a star because this guy is pure inspiration.
Well,
Just watching him run, and he finished the race as well. So if you guys get a chance, go on YouTube and look him up. It's Justin. His last name is spelled Gallegos, and check out his event for the Chicago Marathon. Check out his other race as well. Very inspirational, and I complain about being tired,
Right.
jogging. So what's my excuse?
Well,
Watching this guy finish. Follow him on Instagram too. His name is Zoom Magic.
Zoom Magic.
Very inspirational. I got a lot of cool videos on there. Really nice guy.
Awesome.
But the winners for the women's Chicago Marathon was Bridget Koske. She just won the London Marathon, but she finished the Chicago Marathon in 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 4 seconds. So she was in the store as well. Didn't get to talk to her. She had a lot of people around taking pictures, and actually security had to kind of like walk her out of the store.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because she was buying a lot of shoes. And Lawrence Chirono, he won the men's Chicago Marathon. He finished in 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 45 seconds. So shout out to him too. He was in the store as well. It's pretty cool because people were just like off to the side, had their cameras around their neck, nonchalantly trying to snap pictures of him from afar. But you had the bold ones to walk up on him, and he was waiting on a couple pair of shoes, but he was sitting down, and people would run up on him and hold their medals up and smile. But it was a great event. Everybody's walking around town after the race at nighttime with their medals on, just proud, showing it off.
It should be. Yeah.
So great event. I had a great time. Also, they had this cool bus. It was like a top level bus where you could sit up top or you could sit on the actual inside of it. But it was painted with the Nike logo and the Chicago Marathon logo on. It was really cool. Runners could get on the bus and it would take them to the actual expo where they could register.
Okay.
And get their medals and shoes, whatever they needed, equipment-wise. And you can make your own trail mix on there.
On the
Which
bus?
on the bus. I didn't get to make any trail mix because I didn't get to get on the bus. But I seen people walk around eating the trail mix, and I was kind of,
Wish I had that.
Wishing I had it, yeah. So, but great event. Shout out to all the runners, everybody who finished, everybody who participated. Uh, yeah, if you get a chance, just go on YouTube and check out these guys.
Yeah,
For your
definitely.
inspiration.
Awesome.
So, moving on, Kentucky basketball.
Kentucky basketball.
Had the blue and white game the other night. Blue walked away with the victory, 81 to 80.
Close game.
They won by a point. Very close game.
Yeah.
Very competitive game.
I saw some stats. Yeah.
It was good to see these guys out there. They were just back and forth with each other. And I hope they have the same energy and the same competitiveness on the court against these other teams. You know, Michigan State's the first game
True.
of the season. So we had Cal made a quote saying, he was talking about Ashton Hagans. He was saying that Hagans is the best defensive guard he's ever coached.
I can see that.
Best defensive guard. Ashton was on the blue team, so blue team walked away with the victory. You can see why.
You can see why. Exactly.
Nick Richards, white team, 20 points, 8 from 12 from field goal, 1 block, and 4 from 5 from the free throw line.
Question for you: this backcourt, Hagans.
Well,
And Maxey, yeah, right.
Maxey, and we can't count out Quickly because Quickly didn't do to me. He didn't do a whole lot last season. I was waiting for him to explode because he came in running his mouth, talking trash to the Duke guys coming in. But Quickly had 25 points, 9 from 19 from the field, 2 from 6 from 3-point range, and 5 from 6 free throws. So,
with the combination of those three,
he needs to bring the same energy,
right?
the same skills this season. They're gonna need it. I mean, sophomore.
Well, I was saying he's under the system for a year now.
Right. You know what to expect. You can somewhat be a coach to these newer guys.
Exactly. The floor general.
Exactly.
I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, we know Hagans what he can do.
Oh, Hagen is the general.
Yeah.
He's the motor of the team.
Yeah, without question.
Just like Ulyss was a few years back.
Exactly what I was going to say. He reminds me a lot of Ulyss, but better defensively.
Right. Blue team, Nate Sessatina, if I'm saying his name right.
The new guy.
New guy. Freshman. Dude got ripped.
Lost, 30 pounds?
Yeah, and dude's just a lot of all muscle. 22 points, 8 from 12 from the field goal range. 4 from 8 from 3-point range. 1 block, 1 steal, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So it looked like their free throws have gotten a lot better.
Which has always been the heel.
It is, and I know it's just a scrimmage game, but that counts too. You're shooting free throws.
Well,
nobody should miss a free throw because it's a free shot.
It's a free point.
It's free. Concentrate.
Right.
You know, before you go to sleep at night, run down to the gym, shoot some free throws. Get up in the morning to brush your teeth, go shoot free throws.
You know that little square that's right above the rim?
Yes.
Aim for that square.
That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do, man.
Easier said than done, though.
Well, it is.
Keon Brooks, freshman.
Yeah.
Very impressive start. 20 points, and he was on the blue team as well. 8 from 19 for field goal, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal.
I can't wait for this matchup.
I know.
Michigan State, Kentucky. Like, this is going to be a very, very exciting game.
It is.
I think it can go to overtime without a question easily.
We could.
I mean, Izzo being the coach that he is.
Right. Another cool pickup, well, actually a few pickups for Kentucky for this season. Ben Jordan, I'm sorry. He was a Kentucky baseball player.
Yes, I saw that.
Walked on, joined the basketball team. Dude is 6'9", 250 pounds.
He's a monster.
So we have another body in there.
Yeah?
We got another body.
Big body.
Right. Also, 5-star point guard for the next season, 2021. Well, a couple seasons. Devin Askew.
Yeah.
Huge pickup for Kentucky. Dude, 6'3", 210 pounds, from Santa Ana, California. He played at Matterdale High School. Committed to Kentucky over Louisville, Gonzaga, and Memphis. So they're already in the race for this guy. Chose Kentucky. He averaged 11.7 points, 4.7 rebounds, 5.1 assists, and he shot 41% from the 3-point range. So, impressive stats.
Exactly.
And it's going to be awesome to see him out there. And it was cool. I seen a picture on Instagram, him and Cal, back when dude was probably middle school. Did you see that picture?
Yes.
They're standing. I think I sent it to you.
You did.
It was cool to see way back there. He's like focused, knowing where he wanted to go. Number one of the schools he wanted to go. Because those other three were out for him too. So, they were in his mind to maybe attend, but he did choose Kentucky. So I think he chose the right team. Also, for 2021 season, Cade Cunningham.
Yes, this guy. This guy's exciting.
It's very exciting. Now, he hasn't committed yet, but the crystal ball says they're 99.9% sure he's going to pick Kentucky. Dude's 6'7", 215 pounds, from Arlington, Texas. Mm-hmm. Played at Montverde Academy. They're the Eagles.
Yep.
Team in Florida. He was 2019 FIBA World Cup player for the Greece team.
Right.
So he represented FIBA for Greece. He averaged 25.1 points a game, 6.6 rebounds, 5.2 assists for the Texas Titans in the Nike EYBL tournament.
Very impressive.
EYBL, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't get nothing right today.
Well,
I'm excited.
You're just knocking off the rust, man.
It's exciting.
You're just knocking off the rust.
A little bit of rust. But yeah, 3 pickups right there.
Right off the bat.
One's for this season, then we got the future.
Right.
And they're not done yet.
Well, no.
They're not done. Cal's not done. He's
Somebody,
never done. There's no finish line.
What's funny is somebody made a statement, I think it was on Instagram, I saw that Cal doesn't have it anymore. He can't get the 5-star guys anymore.
Well, these guys here have 5-star by their names.
Yeah, so I was kind of like,
2
really?
of them anyways.
I mean, just because some of these guys go to North Carolina,
right,
or Duke, or
I mean, I'm not going down. I'm not right. I'm not going down the other teams. I'm not the fan of those teams, but I respect them.
Here's the
especially
thing,
North Carolina.
Everybody can't all go to Kentucky.
Right. I mean, there's only a few slots.
There's only roster spots.
Right.
Like there you
and
go.
then everybody's not a fit for Kentucky.
Right.
You might say coming up, hey, I want to play for Kentucky, but sometimes things don't work out, or things work out to where they're supposed to, and you end up where you're supposed to be.
Right.
That's just life.
Exactly. It's just
That's life. And some things are blessed in disguise, whether you want it to be or not. But Kentucky is picked to win SEC.
I could see that. Yeah.
I'm excited.
They got, It's
I'm
coming back with Higgins and quickly. Yeah.
Right. With Maxey and Ashton.
It's going to be awesome.
All first team.
Mm-hmm.
So, SEC.
Yep.
Major League Baseball. We just talked about that the other day.
Yes, we did.
I'm going to tell you what. I was watching the Nationals when they were playing the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting at the bar, and I'm like, you know what? This game's over. It was like the 5th inning, I believe, 6th inning, and they were down by like 4. And I was like, there's no way they're coming back. I mean...
Never say never.
Right. And then I ended up going to sleep, woke up, and I was like, hold up. What is going on? Am I seeing this right? What a tremendous comeback.
Got to wipe the eyes a little bit.
Right. What a tremendous comeback. Same with the Houston.
Houston series.
They were kind of in the same situation, and
right.
Look
where they are.
Right. And but your Yankees, they did hold off, their victory. One last game.
Yeah.
They won, was it 4-1?
Yep. And then we made it to the playoffs.
Right.
We ran into the buzzsaw of the Houston Astros.
And the Houston Astros are the biggest favorite.
Yeah, well, they're just good across the board.
Since 2007, they're the biggest favorite to win this thing.
Yeah.
But so are the Nationals.
But here's what's funny. The Nationals, right?
Right.
Get rid of your best player.
And then you
go to the World Series.
To the World Series.
Who would have thought that?
Right. I mean, I've seen stranger things happen.
Yeah, very true.
But I'm excited for both teams, and a lot of the Houston fans were going nuts last night. But you can't blame them.
No. Hey, your team's going to the World Series.
Right. And I remember when Houston won, back when Houston had all the flood going on.
Right.
There was a big tragedy down there.
Exactly, the hurricane stuff. Yeah.
The hurricane, and it's like there was a light at the end of the tunnel. It was like, okay, you had all this going on, you had all this adversity, and the baseball team wins the World Series.
Yeah, I mean, the city needed it.
Right.
The team needed it.
The morale was down. That was just a big boost that they needed to come back, and it was great to see.
Yeah. So Tuesday night, World Series.
Tuesday night, game 1. It's going down.
Astros, Nationals.
I'm excited. I can dust off that Nationals jacket and put it on.
I'll just hang that Yankee one back up until next season.
Next season. I mean, hell, seasons start back before you know it.
I know, it's like 4 months away.
Right.
Season starts up. I mean,
So, like we said, baseball, one of the longest seasons.
Oh.
My hat's tipped off to those guys all the way. So,
such a grind.
college football, local
football.
teams, both of them had their asses handed to them.
A little bit.
Louisville, let's start with Louisville first.
Sure.
Louisville played number 3 Clemson.
Yep.
Clemson is now 7-0.
Mm-hmm.
Louisville drops to 4-3. Louisville had at least 3 chances to capitalize,
Yep.
to get back in the game. The score wasn't that high at the point. At that point, it was a 17-3 at halftime.
Yes.
So Louisville got a couple of interceptions.
They did. I was actually at this game. And thanks to Derek Stewart that actually gave me some tickets to go to this game.
Nice.
Much appreciated. Yeah, I mean, it was a great game until Clemson kind of woke up and said, we're Clemson.
Right. I mean, it started off really slow.
Well, I mean, U of L was in this game.
They were hanging with them.
Until like the 6-minute mark of the third quarter. Yeah. I mean, they were really in this game.
And like you said, Clemson woke up and said, hey,
yeah,
we're number
Clemson.
3 for a reason.
Right. And like I said, the defense played really well. The offense just could not get it going. They tried 2 different quarterbacks again, with Cunningham and Conley. They just couldn't get it going.
I think it's part of what hurt them. The quarterback. Once again, we've said this 1,000 times,
Yeah.
but I really think that this is what hurt them.
Well, another thing I think is what hurt them is they didn't take advantage of a situation where I think they could have.
They had several situations.
Offensively,
Right.
They never threw the ball to the tight end. If you watch some of this game, a lot of the open sections of the field are right in the middle of the field where the tight end could have caught some balls and got you some first downs and moved the offense down the field to even get you some field goal attempts.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying you're going to score touchdowns after touchdowns against Clemson, but you could have scored some field goals on this game.
I agree.
So, yeah, it was a good game. Like I said, Clemson woke up and said, yeah, we're going ahead and finish this game out, and they did with fashion.
So did you stay through the whole game?
We stayed till 5 minutes left in the fourth.
Did you want to leave?
At that point, yeah. I mean, it was the team was exhausted. You could just tell on the sidelines they were exhausted. So,
but Louisville has Virginia next on October 26th.
Yeah.
And Clemson hosts Boston College on October 26th. Satterfield was just saying, hey, we had a couple chances to capitalize. We didn't. We got to do better. And a lot of the players, they didn't seem down because they were hanging with Clemson.
Oh, yeah, the entire first half. I mean,
they were right there.
I was kind of like, looking at the fans beside me thinking, they kind of got a shot here.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm not saying win the game, but
right. But even when I seen the score at halftime, I was like, well, they're not that far down.
Nope.
And did you see the coach? One of the coaches was a defensive coach? Or the
so.
offensive coach? He was out there just smacking the players around, got them all fired up.
I didn't see that part.
Oh, wow, you missed out. This is one of the highlights they showed. He got them going.
Nice.
He put some fire under them, and they got their rears in gear. Rears in gear. And it only lasted for a bit.
Huh.
Fire. Some fires burn forever. Some fires in hell. But, some of the other fires, they go out. They're extinguished. But they had a chance.
They had a chance.
So I'll say that they had a chance. And they put up a bigger fight than I think a lot of people, even the fans, were thinking.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But
and by the way, I just want to tip off to the Clemson fans that were actually at the game. Very, very nice thing. Like, very, very just nice people overall.
Yeah, I've ran into a few of them, like the gas station or was I at Meijer or Walmart or something, and they seemed pretty pretty decent people.
Yeah, they just weren't
hold
running
the
their
door
mouth
for
like,
you and.
We got the best quarterback.
Right. It was
national
Starbucks.
champions.
Take it back. It was Starbucks.
Okay.
Held the door for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Southern hospitality is real.
I guess it is.
Speaking of other Southern hospitality,
Yeah.
Georgia didn't show any hospitality to Kentucky.
None. Not one bit.
Number 10 ranked Georgia is now 6-1. Kentucky drops to 3-4. Sad.
Can I just say, can we just get rid of this experiment?
Yeah.
Bowden with the quarterback position. Like, can we just stop?
What the hell is going on?
It's just not working.
That's what I want to know.
I mean, he passed for 11 yards.
But you got to think, Kentucky had a chance to, considering how slow the offense was in the first part of that game.
For both teams.
I mean, they went. It was 0-0 for what the.
Nobody scored in this game until the 6-minute mark of the third quarter.
Right. Yeah, 6-minute mark. So, but hey, shout out to DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
Bouncing back from a South Carolina loss, and he told the team halftime, "Look, keep doing what you're doing. I got you.
Right.
I got you." And man of his word.
No, he rushed all over this.
Man of his word. And Kentucky, I don't know what was even going on in their heads or what was even remotely. I'm a loss for words.
Is that what that is? Okay.
I'm a loss for words. I don't know what to say.
Here's the thing. I thought going into the season, Kentucky would be in trouble on the defensive side of the ball. Losing so many players to the NFL draft. With Allen gone, all the defensive backs and safeties all going to the NFL. Yes, you did lose Benny Snell on offense.
Yeah, but you got to move on from that. Next guy's got to step up. There's other guys on the team.
I mean, A.J. Rose has played pretty well when he gets the ball, let's be honest.
If he gets the ball.
But you know what I look at as far as this Kentucky team that's not in sync, that's not playing as a unit? It's not the defensive side of the ball. It's the offensive side of the ball. And that offensive line is horrible.
It is.
I can see why all the quarterbacks are hurt.
Defense-wise, Georgia held Kentucky to 52 yards in that first half.
Yeah.
That was 177 yards, I believe, overall, in its second shutout of the season. Second shutout.
I'm not saying he's on the hot seat, but Stoops has got to get this team together.
Well, they got Missouri next Saturday.
Missouri. But the road gets a little easier after Missouri.
Last season, Kentucky scored 12 points in the fourth to beat Missouri 15-14. Remember that game last season?
Yeah,
They won by 1 point.
Yep.
And then Georgia.
Georgia.
That sounds like a Star Wars character, doesn't it? Georgia. That's like Yoda's brother or stepbrother or something. Georgia. But no, look. Number 2, Florida. Georgia has to go to Jacksonville to play them, so they're going to be in the swamp.
Yep.
It's going to be one of those games. They're looking to knock them off, get a third straight victory. So hopefully Kentucky can be 4-4.
Well, let's see. They got who's Kentucky got next week?
Missouri,
ranked 22nd, I believe.
Yeah.
They could win that game. Then you got like Tennessee Martin.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt.
If you don't beat Tennessee Martin, I mean
Tennessee.
Yeah, they should beat Tennessee too.
So
season's almost over, man.
They could finish out with a winning record. And let's be honest, Louisville, I mean, everybody picked them to win like 2 games.
Yeah, well.
They succeeded that.
They did.
I mean,
still
they
got
played Clemson.
somewhere to go. I think the solution to Louisville's problem with their quarterbacks, they should let Yoda be the quarterback. And then Georgia can be quarterback for Kentucky, take Bowden's spot. Bowen, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Bowden, sorry.
Also, Louisville City Soccer.
On a roll.
On a roll. They're in it to win it. They host. They'll be at home. I'm sorry. Yeah, they host. They'll be at home Saturday, October 26th for the playoffs at 7 p.m.
It's going to be awesome.
So, yeah.
I think they'll get this championship this year.
I think it'd be awesome, man.
It would. Three times.
3 times?
New stadium.
It'd
be dope.
Be awesome.
Speaking of Star Wars again, I'm sorry I'm on this kick. For all the Star Wars fans out there, last movie, the final trailer is tomorrow. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. So Monday, the trailer will be released. So if you're looking forward to that, get ready.
Yeah, I mean the short trailer I've seen looks pretty interesting.
Yeah,
interesting. Short trailer. So.
I'm hoping that this leads off into another movie after this movie, because you can do a lot. There's still other ways, avenues you can explore.
Oh, with other characters, yeah.
with
Not
just
being the
other
main
everything.
characters. Yeah.
There's a lot you can do.
Well, it's
I
Disney.
mean, I don't want to see any
There's a
more
lot they can
prequels,
do.
but NBA is getting pretty interesting. They're about to start their season up. What, the 22nd?
Yes.
Starting with the Lakers here. Lakers are 3-3. Fell to the Warriors 2-3. 124, 103. Pretty much all the starters, all the stars were sitting out, which
course.
right
Yeah.
on the DNP rest list, as you call it. But this is the fourth time they played the Lakers in preseason, so Lakers lead 3-1 in that series.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that's pretty cool.
That the highlight that I did see of that game.
Yeah,
Was pretty cool.
Steph Curry 32 points, D'Lo with 29 points, Draymond with 9. Warriors shot 40.9% from field goal range and 39.1 from 3-point range. So, Cauley Stein was out, midfoot sprain. We know Thompson's in rehab.
Right, with his knee. Yeah.
Right. So, wow. A lot of players out. But still can't write off the Warriors, as we've said before. They're on a mission just like everybody else.
Yep.
But the Lakers shot 41% from field goal range, 40.6% from 3-point range. Leading scorer was Norvell Jr. with 29 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Wow.
Lakers' largest lead was 13 points. And it looks like they blew it.
That's one way to play.
Moving on to Houston and Miami. What a game.
Yeah.
What a game. 144 to 133. Houston's 4-2, and Miami's 4-1. A lot of the other guys they had sitting out as well. Butler was resting. Haslam sprained left wrist. Tyler Hero 14 points. Bam finished with 13 points and a monster's dunk. Kendrick Nunn 40 points. Couldn't stop him. Unstoppable on the court.
I've heard
From the
a lot.
highlights, wow.
I've heard a lot about the Bam situation, that he could be the X factor for that team.
Oh yeah,
coming into
definitely,
this season.
definitely.
With was it Hassan Whiteside? Yeah, he
Yeah,
being gone now to
right.
Brooklyn.
The Beard 44 points. Should have had the MVP last year. I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah, you did.
New
You said it
season.
all last season.
And he'll probably. I think it's gonna be between him and LeBron. Because LeBron, I feel like he's gonna torch his opponent. People talk a lot of crap about him.
Yeah, they say
You
this
know.
is his revenge tour.
Right. So I'm gonna see. You're gonna see that. I'm gonna see it. We're gonna see it. So it's
yeah.
gonna happen. Westbrook aggravated his hand injury. 16 points, but it was kind of cool to see both of them at the game last night.
Yeah, Houston
Harden
Astros.
and Westbrook at the game. Swinging that towel. So you know how it goes.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, PJ Tucker 5 points. Capella had 20 points. House Jr. 14 points. And to round it out, Eric Gordon 23 points. Largest lead of the game was 21 points for those guys, knocking off Miami. Pelicans, boom, 5-0. No Zion.
There you go.
Knee injury.
Knee injury. Yeah.
Hopefully no surgery. Right knee at that. Drew Holiday, 13 points. Okafor had 13 points, 3 rebounds. J.J. Redick, 14 points. Darius Miller's out for Achilles tendon surgery. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's out for the year. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's done.
Ingram had 16 points. Josh Hart, 17. Looked like he was the leader there. Their largest lead was 12 points. Beat the Knicks by 1 point. The Knicks are 1-3 now. Julius Randle was the lead scorer, 20 points.
Okay.
Shot 7 from 19 with a field goal. Barrett, 19 points. I'll take it back. He was 1 point under Randle.
18.
Dennis Jr. Smith, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Taj Gibson out for right calf. VJ King out. So there are a lot of guys out too. But Knicks didn't look too bad.
They're the
Going against the Pelicans.
Right.
Last thing with sports, Michael Jordan has opened a medical clinic in West Charlotte,
Oh yes.
funded by him. He donated $7 million to this facility for lower income families. It would provide them with vital access to primary and preventative care. To residents that are uninsured and underinsured. And Novan Health will be operating these facilities. And I think this is great of him to do that.
Yeah, he said
This is just the beginning of
he said there's
stuff
more
he's
to
going to
come.
give back to the community. So I think that's pretty awesome. Way to go, MJ.
Yeah, appreciate it.
What we got going around town?
Things around town. Nightmare on 4th Street, which is October 26th.
Wow, that sounds like something interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive to get in. It's like $40 a ticket. So
Were those Halloween cookies I seen upstairs?
might have been. Might have been.
Can I get a couple of those before I go?
We'll talk about it.
All right, because you know I like the little
Oh.
shaped cookies, little characters and stuff. So
Also the Jacqueline Spectacular.
Jacqueline.
Yeah, at the Iroquois.
What is a Jacqueline? Is that like the sister of a jack-o'-lantern?
Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular.
Jacqueline.
Spectacular still going on at Iroquois Park.
All right.
And the Bacon Jam Festival. Bacon, bourbon,
I
and
love
music.
bacon jam. Bacon jam is I like a bacon jam sandwich.
Bacon Jam sandwich.
Turkey and bacon jam.
Well, the Bacon Jam Festival,
Little
which
avocado
I'm sure
on the bottom.
you might be there, is Saturday,
Probably
November
not.
2nd. So check that out.
All right, bacon jam. Sam, do you make bacon jam? Bacon jam Sam. She's over doing this thing, No, I don't.
Exactly.
Well, guys, I'm glad to be back. This wraps up our show. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you follow us.
And make sure you share this show.
Share the
With
show.
everybody
Hit
you
that
know.
like button on YouTube, Facebook. Join us, like us, tell everybody about us.
Yes.
We're the Kentucky Game Plan.
Yep.
Instagram, feel free to follow us at _KY_game plan. Facebook, for all of you Facebookers out there, at the KY.game plan. And people who tweet, Twitter, a lot of people on Twitter, at the KY game plan. So follow us,
Share it.
share it. I am Mack Black,
I'm Adrian Smith.
and thank you all for tuning in to the Kentucky Game Plan.